Hey guys, what's going on peeps? My name is MrRhexx and we're back with some more ESO. On the last episode, we played this game 8 months ago. Holy crap! That was a long time ago. So this is part of me trying to give you guys more consistency. I made a lot of mistakes last year and I have disappointed you guys a lot the past few years. By not completing series, by not uploading consistently, by not giving you guys what you wanted. I know that you all want Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, World of Warcraft, and I've just been giving you guys Let's Plays. Well, it's been eight months, like it's been a very long time. The last episode I did for this, which was episode 17, was on July 7th. And we're now on the... Well, I don't know, I'm uploading this in the weekend, I'm not sure. I'm recording this on the 1st of April, now that I finished the original month. I'm gonna be uploading this during the weekends, probably like 30 to 40 minutes on Saturday and then again on Sunday. At least that's the plan. I have a couple of characters here, some of them just troll, apparently was just trolling around. Some tests that I was doing, nothing too... Oh, I like this one, looks cool. Nothing too exciting here, nothing that I'll actually use. MrRhexx is obviously my main character, which is the one that I was using for the Let's Play that I was doing with Ashley. Now let's talk a little bit about that. So, we broke up a long time ago. It was a couple of months ago, last year. So obviously she's not gonna be here doing this with me, but I'll be here by myself, and I hope that's good enough for you guys. This was actually one of the biggest reasons why I wasn't sure if I should bring the series back, was because, well, you know, it would just be me here, so had to adjust some settings here, so don't worry about it. Now it's nightfall, it seems like. But that was the reason why I wasn't sure about following this series, was because it's gonna be me, so it's going to be different, of course. MMOs tend to be very different when you're playing by yourself than when you're playing with someone else. They are, in a lot of ways, intended for you to play with people, not necessarily by yourself. And especially games like these might be... See, I don't know if it's gonna be boring. I'm hoping that I'll be as entertaining as I can be, but it's an MMO, man. There's gonna be a lot of... Whoa, this guy's getting healed like crazy. There's gonna be a lot of walking around, a lot of, you know, us reading the quest logs and killing a lot of enemies that may look the same to the untrained eye. And oh my god, this guy, let's knock her down. Oh shoot, neutralize her, there we go. Sorry girl. So, you know, I don't want to say that I feel like it's gonna be boring, because I'm gonna be having fun because I'm playing it. I just wasn't sure. I'm gonna give this a shot, and I'll probably commit myself to do about 10 episodes or so. And then after those 10 episodes are done, then I'll see, you know, what's how everything turned out. If you guys are enjoying it, how many views is it getting, etc, etc. And then from there, I'll see if I can continue it. So if you guys actually want to see this in its completion, which would mean getting to max level, then watch the videos. I mean, that's all I can tell. Watch the videos and comment. Tell me if you guys are enjoying it or not, or what I can do better, or if I should just focus on something else. Because the time that I'm taking to do this obviously could be used to do something else. So if I just want to let you guys tell me whatever, whatever is in your mind, I'll take it. Now, there's a lot that I need to recap on, since again it's been so long since I last played this. So let's just look at our character and see where we left off. So we are a high elf sorcerer, which is like the mage. I have leveled only Magicka. Every time you leveled, you can choose between Magicka, health, and stamina, and I chose to spend every bit of point I had in Magicka, since I've relied a lot on being a warlock, kind of ish. I have summons, and the summons take damage for me, so I decided it was probably better to not invest anything on health and just let them do the tanking. But as you can probably imagine, being a sorcerer consumes a lot of magicka, so that's what I've been focusing on. Not just on my levels in the form of stats, but also in the form of perks and skills. There's a lot of skills here. Let me see if I can show you, and I think it's racial. High elf skills. So just by being a high elf, you get perks that reduces the mana cost of your spells and also increases the amount of mana that you possess, but obviously every time you level up you have to, you know, put points in them. I'm getting attacked. There's a little ball of fire that kind of wrecked me there. I'll go through my skills in just a bit. Let me just get rid of this guys. See, I can take some damage. It's not that big of a deal, so I wasn't really too worried about it, but I'm focusing a lot on Daedric summoning, as I said. I just kind of find it very entertaining to have my minions and have them do things. I have my Winged Twilight, which is pretty well improved. It's probably the strongest of the two. And I have my Unstable Clanfear, which is, he used to be an imp, but you can upgrade the spell to make it a little bit more tanky, which transforms him into a Clanfear, which is pretty cool. Belocious Curse. It's, you set up a curse on an enemy, and then after a couple of seconds it explodes, dealing a ton of damage. It's pretty cool. I upgraded it to make it faster, which is something that I should probably remind you guys of. When you level up a skill enough, you get the ability to evolve that skill, and they usually give you two options. One of them, I mean, it could be anything. It could either increase the damage, or it could increase, say, the time that the spell stays on the target, or it could increase the range. There's a lot of possibilities, but usually they give you two options, and then you choose what way you want to upgrade the skill on. For the Clanfear, I made him be a little bit more tanky. For the Winged Twilight, I think it's just more damage. He just does more damage. Belocious Curse, I made the curse be a little faster. And this is my ultimate, which is the Greater Storm Atrinac. I'm gonna use it here to show you guys how it looks like. So there you have it. He's stationary, so he'll stay there, but he'll do a lot of damage, which is fantastic. The improvement that I chose was for him to, I think he just gets more damage, more health, and stays for longer, which is really nice. He's a boss killer, honestly. It's his cooldown is really long, as you can imagine from an ultimate ability, but also he doesn't move, so it's not something you can carry around. You might want to use it for really intense boss battles. Now, in terms of dark magic, I'm really only using Crystal Fragments. It's probably one of the strongest spells that I've gotten so far. It's my main spell. It's the one I have on number 1, which is my favorite. It does a lot of damage, but also it stuns the target, knocks them back, which is, it's great. I have this improvement that makes it so that whenever I cast any other spells, there's a small chance that this spell will be free and instant cast, which is amazing since it does a lot of damage and knocks down targets. Fantastic. Now, in terms of, I don't have anything Stormcalling here. For my staff, you also get spells for your staff. The more you use your staff, the more levels your staff gets, which means the more spells you can get. The only one I have is this Destructive Reach. It's usually just like a touch of frost. Well, I guess it depends on your staff, I think. Devastate enemy with an enhanced charge from your staff. Yeah, so I think the element really depends on the element of your staff. I think right now it's a frost thing. I don't know, it looks like an electric staff. Let me see what I have. Yeah, it's an ice staff of shock. So I guess it counts as ice, not of shock, which is, it's weird how the game kind of decides what it is. Let me find a target. Look, it's frost. So there you go. So let me just go ahead and kill this guy. Boom. See, that spell is amazing. Have this helper here. Cool, I'll let you guys take care of it. So there you have it. So usually it's a touch ability. You touch a target and it freezes, but I upgraded it to for reach, so I can use it in long range, which is pretty fantastic. And then there's some mana abilities which don't really matter too much. As far as my light armor is concerned, it's really just mana stuff. So reduces the magical cost of spells for every light armor equipped, and then this is increases my magical regeneration by 4% for every light armor equipped. This is spell resistance for each light armor equipped. The game just makes sure that you stay with just one set of armor, so you're not just like picking the best that you have out of heavy, medium armor, or light armor, which you could do. Technically, I could just wear my heavy armor. There's nothing stopping me from being a heavy armor mage. The only thing that changes would be the skills and perks that you get for wearing said armors. So if you wear light armors, there's a lot of mana stuff that you get. Ability to cast more spells and have more mana. For medium armor, I'm guessing it's just agility stuff. So, you know, things that a rogue or a hunter would like. So dexterity, critical strike chances, what is this? Stamina recovery, right? So things you might want to wear with a faster character. And then heavy armor is just defensive, I would assume. So yeah, there's nothing stopping you from being a heavy mage. It's just you would have less mana, I suppose. Which is nice, you know, choices. As long as you give me choices, I appreciate that. And that's it. That's our character, guys. Now, it's been so long that I don't remember where we were in terms of the story. Chasing shadows, the Prophet and I are seeking a way to rescue Sai-Sahan, the Red Guard who hid away the Amulet of Kings. I have the orb and information from Abnur Tharn. I should return to the Prophet. Well, we have to return to the Entourage, or the Anchorage. Go ahead and kill this guy real quickly. It shouldn't take us too long. We are pretty powerful, I think. You guys were giving me items through the mail system, which actually does help me out and made me pretty strong. Now, let's go ahead and see where the Anchorage is. Here it is, in Wayrest. We're gonna have to teleport. I'll see you guys over there. I kept on calling it the Anchorage, and it's the Harborage. You guys can tell that it truly has been a very long time since I last played this game, and I want you guys to be a little nice about it. I will start talking about the lore of the game as soon as I get a little bit more reacquainted with it. I'm starting to do, you know, the Skyrim lore videos and getting back into Skyrim and World of Warcraft and stuff in general. Like, I've been kind of out of the lore scene for a lot of months now, and I need to catch up to it. So if you guys can be a little bit patient with me, I would appreciate that, and then we can all start to learn a little bit more about the story and stuff. For now, I'll just, I feel like we need to get back into the game, start enjoying it before we even get that deep into the lore. Once the Prophet was a man of vigor and strength. Some harrowing experiences aged and diminished him. Poor guy. Talk to the Prophet. I always liked this little cave system he has here. For a blind man, he sure picked the right side of town. I mean, outside of the mushrooms. Those are kind of gross. I mean, they're beautiful, but he wouldn't be able to see them. For him, it would just be gross, and we... Okay. Hilarious. Forgot about her. Whoa. Relax, dude.
You've returned. What have you found?
The cultists use orbs like this one to communicate. I spoke to Abnur Tharn.
Abnur Tharn shows his face again. I get the sense that he might have a larger part to play in the coming events, but for good or ill, I cannot say. Leave the orb with me. I shall be able to use it to locate Sai-Sahan.
Good luck.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk. I heard you and the Prophet talking about Abnur Tharn.
Why do you just like him so much?
Didn't the Prophet tell you the story of the 5 companions?
He showed me a vision about them. I'd like to hear your thoughts.
I don't know where to start. There's so much to tell. We were chosen by Emperor Varen to join him on a quest to recover a lost artifact called the Amulet of Kings. The 5 included Varen, myself, a Red Guard named Sai-Sahan, Abnur Tharn, and the traitor, Mannimarco. You only know him as the man who killed you and stole your soul. But back then, he was Emperor Varen's most trusted advisor. It was Mannimarco who convinced Varen to search for the Amulet of Kings.
Why would he need the amulet?
Varen wasn't a true Dragonborn Emperor. He didn't share Alessia's bloodline. Mannimarco said the amulet could change all that. He said he could use it to perform a ritual that would turn Varen into a true Dragonborn.
So what happened next?
It took us more than 2 years, but we finally recovered the amulet and returned to Cyrodiil to perform the ritual. Mannimarco set us up. The ritual caused a violent explosion of magical energy. We lost Varen. Sai-Sahan and I were declared outlaws. Mannimarco convinced the Elder Council to recognize Abnur Tharn's daughter Clivia as Empress Regent. But Mannimarco was the true power behind the throne. Sai-Sahan and I went into hiding. There was a bounty on our heads.
So what about Tharn?
Abnur Tharn is Grand Chancellor of the Elder Council, and Chief Advisor to his daughter, the Empress Regent. He is also Mannimarco's toady.
Tharn didn't seem too happy working for the Worm Cult, though.
Tharn's first loyalty is to his family and the Empire, and he's a ruthless bastard when it comes to defending them. The Worm Cult obviously doesn't share those loyalties. Tharn would never trust them, but he's too much of a coward to betray them. Maybe. But what could we offer him? He's already got more gold than the gods themselves. I know it's a lot to take in. We'll talk more later. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on the Prophet. Hopefully that orb will help him find out where Sai Sahan is being held. Once we know that, we can plan our next move.
Cool, cool, cool. We got the Aldmin's Amulet, which is, let's see, so it's more value, more weapon damage instead of our magical recovery. See, this is the tricky part, right? It would increase our weapon damage, which we don't use that much, and our health, which we don't, well, again, use that much since we have our tanky creatures. I feel like I want my Magicka, man. It's just more useful to me just because I don't get hit. My character is kind of special in that way. I don't play like other characters. We do get a skill point, which is good. And I suppose that's done. It seems like so. We don't have to worry about doing the main quest anymore. Can we leave? I don't know. Let's go ahead and use this skill point we just got. We have actual 2 skill points, so we might as well just learn something. We could do negate magic. Creates a glove of magic suppression, stunning enemies within and dispelling enemies placed effects for 8 seconds. That's pretty good. Stun enemies for 8 seconds. That's kind of insane. The thing is, you can only have 1 ultimate ability, so Greater Storm Atronach is just better at dealing with bosses in general and really hard battles that I feel like it's just not worth changing it. That being said, our skill build is done. We have 5 abilities that I particularly enjoy. I think they're pretty good. I could probably do without Frost Reach, maybe, but I don't really see anything else that I would rather exchange it for, at least not for the time being. I would have to level up Dark Magic and Summoning for at least 30 or 42, it seems like. Is it the same for Summoning? 30, 42, yeah. So I would like to get these 2 before I have to decide whether I want to take something out or not. What I can do, however, is get some of these passive abilities. So when one of my summoned creatures is killed, I restore Magicka, reduces the cost of my ultimate, and increases your health recovery when I have a summoning slotted, which I do have 2 actually, but I don't think it stacks. And Dark Magic reduces the magic and stamina cost of all abilities. Hitting an enemy with a Dark Magic ability heals me. If he healed my summonings, that would be different. Increases the duration of my abilities. I'm assuming, but it's just Dark Magic abilities though, and I'm only using the Crystal Fragments, so it's not good for me at all. I'm gonna go for this. Increases my my mana and stamina usage, which is it's good for me. 5% doesn't seem like much, but I've been doing that for a while. So, I mean, all of these percentages have to stack up at some point, so.
Interesting item, this Orb of Discourse. I must find a way to use it to determine the location of Sai Sahan.
If anybody can find out where they're holding Sai, the Prophet can. We'll find him.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to give them some time to figure out where this guy is so that we can save him. Chronicles of the Five, well, we already learned of the story by Lyris, and also there was a cinematic on one of the last episodes, which, God knows, man, it's been 8 months for me. I need to get back into the groove of the story. If you guys want to explain it for all of us in the comment section below, then feel free, I'll read it. If you have a summarized easy for everyone version, that would be very much appreciated. But as soon as I learn it, I'll read a little bit about it, and then I'll let you guys know on one of these episodes, so that I can give you guys a nice summary of everything that happens. But at this point, it seems to me that we're probably gonna have to level up at least to level 20 or so before we get our next main mission, because that's just how it works in this game. You get a main mission, which is, you know, story-oriented, it's fantastic, a lot of effects, a lot of work going into it. Oh, someone meowed? Oh. Just look at the Khajiit like, you meowed, sir? That's so adorable. I do have some pets, though. I was looking at them before. Here we go. Pets. I have the High Hrothgar Wraith. It's called Tinsel. My Racing Monkey. I got the Gyro Dwarven Sphere, Scissors, Mud Crab, Cog Bucket, and the Wardy. Oh. How do I summon them? Set active. There we go. There we go. It's not a cat, really. This cat is adorable. I want to ask you guys though, would you guys rather me play in first-person mode or in third-person mode like this? Let me know. I'm actually, if I remember to do this, holy shit, this cannot be good. Oh, it's level 7 now. It's in the starting area, so it's not a big deal. Anyways, I'll give you guys a I'll leave you guys. Oh my fucking god, are you serious right now? Sorry, I'm just can't even focus really. I'll leave you guys a poll so you guys can vote on whether you guys want third person or first person, and I'll probably do that for 2 or 3 episodes to really make sure that you guys have decided on something. I think there's gonna be a next one now. No, I guess that's it. Alright, cool. But anyways, yeah, the way this game makes it is that you'll do a really, like, highly coded story mission. Fantastic, great voice acting in there and sound effects and everything. And it's gonna look great. And then you won't have another one of those missions for like 5 or 10 levels. And then you get another one. It's a technique that has been used in MMOs for a very long time. Not in World of Warcraft, but I think Guild Wars does that too. And Rift does that as well. It's a nice way to kind of pace out the story content without, you know, just putting all the epicness in the beginning or in the end, which is what happens to most bad MMOs. They leave all the story to the end, to the raids, and then, you know, actually getting there is the annoying part. We're gonna have to see some levels here. I don't think the game will tell me like the levels of the areas because I don't remember where I'm supposed to actually go. Especially because I don't have any quests in my inventory. This is all I have. I guess I can go to the guild. Alright boys, we're here in Coagling Village, is it? I think it's the name of it. Let me go back here. Coagling Village. You freed the knight and protected the village. Well, it's nice that they gave you like some backstory there of things that I've done. But I saw this quest and I figured, hey, let's just start slow, chill, do a little side quest to get back in action.
A little more action would be nice.
My poor little baby, all alone out there. If you're leaving the village, if you could please look out for my son. With these slavers about, I'm afraid something terrible has happened.
When did you last see him?
Breakfast. I made his favorite, biscuits and jam. Then he went out to play. That good-for-nothing deputy won't even go look for him. But the slavers could have shipped Lucas off to Morrowind by now.
But why won't he help?
He says that securing the town comes first. But the town seems perfectly secure to me. Someone has to help my baby.
Alright, I'll do it.
If you find Lucas, I'll be eternally grateful. He's just an innocent boy. In a minute, I'll have to go get dinner ready. But I'm going to keep his plate warm.
Any idea where he is?
Sometimes he goes fishing on the beach just south of the village. He wears his little boots.
Oh,
my poor little boy. Please find him. You have to.
I'll just find the boots, and not the boy. Oh, shit. Okay, well, he goes fishing. Apparently, it's a thing he does. So let's go ahead and, we get a little indicator. It's so nice, man. This should get us started back in action here in the world of VSO. Just do a little side quest, find a little boy. What's the worst that could happen? We might find some slavers, so that's okay. Man, it's been... Oh my god, I actually missed this game. I really did. It's a gorgeous game. Well, okay, well, I mean, you know. It used to be. A lot of things change for in a year. Like, so many new games have come out that are even more gorgeous than this, but that's okay. Let me summon this. Get some pets here. We need to name their pets, guys. I know that they were supposed to have names before, but I don't remember them at this point. It's been so long. So I should probably give them new names. But I would have to think of something clever. I'll let you guys decide that. What do you guys think that I should name my clan fear and my familiar? Make it clever, guys. Make it clever. I need something funny. They could be sisters if you guys or husband and wife, if that helps your decision process. What do we have here? Attack plants. What? This paper show plans to take over the Coagling Lighthouse and extinguish the lights. I should take these plans to Coagling Village and give them to a deputy. Alright, I can do that. trying to help the deputy whenever I can. He seems like a cool dude. Alright, we gotta save this kid first, though. If we know it's supposed to be inside the shack, let's kill this guys. Yeah, you know what? Let's summon it. Let's do it. Show you guys the power of the Atronach. There we go. Fantastic. Gonna pick this up. Oh, there it is. He's not a boy. That guy's at least 36 years old. And his boots are not adorable. I have been fooled.
God strike you. Couldn't you have just waited 5 more minutes? The slavers outside the tent were talking about where their base of operations is. Then they got interrupted. I'm guessing they saw you. My mom sent you, didn't she?
Are you the little boy?
Exactly. My mother's a little overprotective. She still tries to tuck me into bed at night. It's embarrassing. And now she's messed up the whole plan. I actually came here to spy on the slavers.
What were you hoping to learn?
Anything and everything. With Constable Pascal acting strange, Deputy Lyric and I took the initiative. I may not have heard where their base of operations is, but there are plans for some other attack floating around the camp.
Yeah, I found the attack is supposed to happen on the lighthouse because they hate lights. I want to extinguish those out.
You did? Mm-hmm. Well, then I guess we can consider this operation a success. If you haven't already, we just need to get those plans to Deputy Lyric in the village. I guess I should go reassure my mother.
Alright, here you go.
Get those plans back as fast as you can. May the 8 protect you.
Ha, you run funny. Alright, cool. Well, nobody seems to be the wiser here. He's literally walking right behind the drinking guy. Nobody really cares. Which is fun. This guy's sufficient. Do they even care? This doesn't look like a bandit camp or a slaver camp. As much as just like one of those like summer camps where children go to, you know, get their first sexual experiences. That's what camps are for, right? Thought so. This guys. I love that spell. It's like the only spell I really care about, to be honest. But look at how much damage I'm not taking, and look at how much mana I'm consuming. Like, I have no regrets on just spending every single one of my points into mana. Literally no regrets. Anyways, we have to go back now. Finish this up here. It's kind of a lame-ass operation to have here. And this is the one thing that I think is the most intriguing parts of MMOs and games like Skyrim in general. The amount of distance that you cover by walking is never truly the amount that it would be in reality, right? Because, like, anyone just standing in that little house from the window could see the slavers there. Like, they could just be like, hey, deputy and army man, there's like a bunch of guys just chilling in a camp over there having their first sexual experiences. Why are you not doing anything about it? But I'm assuming that in reality... Oh my fuck. That's one of those things. Oh my shit. I'm assuming that in reality, like, the distance between, like, this and that is probably, like, at least, like, a couple of, you know, I don't know, at least, like, an hour walking or something? It can't be this close. It's just too close. Like, when you look at Skyrim, right, and you walk from, say, Solitude to Markarth, like, it doesn't really take that long. In reality, it should probably take you, like, days to reach that place, you know? I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and find the mummy. Where's the mummy? Let's see. Over there. Cool. Let's go ahead and put our staff out. We don't want to scare some people. Oh, this is a deputy.
I heard someone was down there teaching the slavers a lesson. I'm guessing you're that someone. Any signs they're planning something else?
That's my cue. I found plans for an attack on the lighthouse.
An attack on the lighthouse? But why? That doesn't make any sense. Let me take a look at these plans.
Here you go.
They're putting out the lighthouse signal fire so ships will crash on the rocks. Someone's got to warn the lighthouse keeper, Tyree. Damn it. If only we could spare the men. Thanks for at least letting me know. Safe travels, friend.
Is he, like, suggesting that I should go? Damn, if only somebody with, you know, power and magic spells and minions could go there and warn this guy. There would be so much gold in it for him. Wait, am I really not supposed to go? He's not gonna give me a quest for it. What the fuck? Alright, whatever. The interesting part about this game is that, like, you level up things that you're not necessarily using, right? So even if I don't actually use my Velocious Curse, if I just cast my number 1 and number 5 spell, I still level up my curse.
Still nothing here?
As long as I have it equipped, I'm leveling it up. So it's the same thing with like light armor and stuff. Like you don't actually... Shut up, girl. You don't actually have to get hit in order to level up anything. Your armors, that is. As long as you're wearing it, you do. It's a very interesting system. I'm not a big fan of. I think it's just so different from Skyrim. Like they try to bring up the Skyrim thing with the very specific level ups in terms of like, you know, your staffs and your light armors and your spells, but you're not actually using it. It's just weird.
You did it. You even got him home in time for dinner. It weighs heavily on a mother's heart to worry about her son. I can't thank you enough.
Well, I mean, I'm glad I could help.
I'll never forget what you've done for us. I hope someday my little Lucas grows up to be like you.
He is probably older than me! Oh, there you go. Are those your husbands? Oh, that's the kid. And that's the dad? Yeah, same last name.
The boy's home and she's happy. Back to spoiling the poor kid. Maybe I can sneak away for a drink soon.
I don't think the dad even really cared about the whole thing. The mom was like, dude, somebody gotta fucking find this guy. The dad is just drinking somewhere. Anyways, guys, it's gonna be it for this video. I just wanted to make this little quick video, see what you guys would say about it. I need to, honestly, I need to see what you guys are thinking about this whole thing. Did you hear that
someone purged the corruption from the weird tree?
That's probably me. I don't remember about it though. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys actually want to see more of this, I will commit to doing about 10 episodes or so, and then I'll, you know, see how the views are doing and what the response is for this. And then we'll see and figure out if we should continue or not. But let me know. And that's gonna be it, guys. I'll see you guys next time.